right. Good morning, people. How are you? I hope everything is going fine with you guys. Let me get the music all the way off. Thank you guys for joining me on this hump day. Okay, detach myself. Thank you for being here. Very curious. You're just dancing your life away. Liz, 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 I think I asked you, did you get your keychains? Did you answer? I can't remember, but I hope you got your keychains by now. Hey, viewers of you, how are you doing? Hey, you. Here comes Miss Nosy Body coming up here, sitting in her seat beside me. Every time I go live, wherever she is, she wakes up and comes sit in the seat beside me. Hey, Roxy, how are you doing? Youngest, I see someone speaking to you, but I haven't seen you yet. Okay. Uh, Good morning, Brianna. Busted Beans Shocks. How are you doing, Brick Girl Haley? Hello. I think I said hi to a viewers of you. Very Carrie has been dancing her life away. There's youngest. Hey, Voodoo. I see you speaking to K Fit. Hey, K Fit. Truth and Reasons. Hello. Okay. Francis. Francis Tribolo. Francis, where have you been? On vacay? I haven't seen you in a while. It's always good to see you as well. Okay. Good morning, and it's way too early. Girl, it is not too early because it has been a lot of, as far as Rock says, full of fucking niggatry going on yesterday, child. Okay. Good morning, Miss Toby. Good to see you as well. Miss 313, thank you for being here. Good morning, Melissa King. There's Miss K Fit. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so Voodoo, thank you for being here. M. Renee, it is always good to see you as well. Okay, I think no, that's T. Evans. Ishika, thank you for being here. Tex Coco, hello. I think Tex Coco came when I had the time set up wrong. But Tex Coco, you're welcome to come back. Hey, Life is Good 73. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to get into today. So let's get started. Where should we start? Okay, let me get my thoughts together. Okay, now I have a poll up. I'm going to end this poll early. Ah, what the heck with it. Put a one in the chat if you saw the second showcase of Shakimi, and put a two in the chat if you decided to pass on Shakimi's showcase last night. So we're going to vote on that first of all. I'll give you guys 1 minute to put your votes in, and let's see who watched Shikimi last night. I didn't watch Shikimi last night at all. I felt so compelled and so upset and sick to my stomach at the farce and at the uh, display that I saw the last time. My stomach could not take it. You guys had to do electric shock on me the next day. I just knew I could not take that. Good morning, Hershey and Love Chicken. Okay, let's see who watched Shakimi. Ronnie Q. I have them in a jewelry in a jewelry cabinet. Girl, you better use those dang on things. Well, thank you. I'm glad you received them. I'm just checking that you received them. Skillet and I think Truth and Reason and one more person. I'm gonna be mailing yours out today. So if you would like a good morning, Nick Ian. If you would like to join my membership, uh, you're more than welcome to join the membership. And I send out all my members who are interested a keychain. I'm sending out 3 more today for my members. I really appreciate you. These are handcrafted with love, and they really are, because I really appreciate my members. And you will get a keychain if you look on the membership wall, and you'll find out how to get in contact me. Tell me if you want a particular hairstyle or a particular skin tone, or you can say, hey, I really like the color red. I really like the color burgundy. We have an afro, we have an afro puff, and we have something that's akin to dreads in a bun. So get with me and let me know if you would like your own keychain for being a member. And I really appreciate you guys for all of your support, even just coming on. And the the best thing that you can do when you come to visit me is hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate all your support. Okay, so now we have some votes in here. So let's see, what have you guys been doing? Did you guys go to the showcase last night? Hey Muffy, how you doing? Okay, hey Jay Davis, good to see you. Okay, YouTube cameras. They're so nice. Great job. Thank you, Renee. Good morning, YouTube cameras. Good morning, no pressure. I couldn't disrespect my eyes by watching him. I agree. I would not go through it again. It was just it was just too much. I don't feel that it's good to encourage that type of behavior under the guise of, hey, you can make a career out of this. Hey, let me find the good in this performance. Hey, it looked like you got your I did see a snapshot that he wore the Egyptian costume again. Hey, it looks like that Egyptian costume is shining more than it did the last time. So, I cannot indulge in that type of behavior. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. Are you home? Oh, a bitch said that I only go live when you're not home because I'm too embarrassed to go live when my husband home. All right, go back to bed, babe. Man, fuck that bitch. All right. Okay. So let me see what else you guys are saying. One, if you did see it. Two, if you did not watch that. Hey Nene, how you doing? Angela T. White, good to see you. Let me see. I see no numbers. Do you guys hear me? Hey Foot Soldier, how are you? Okay, Miss LA is laughing. Miss LA, I don't know what you find funny. You find my heartbreak in watching bad rap ensembles and not ensembles. You find it funny that I cannot watch a man make a fool of himself doing what is it called? A rap showcase? Is that what's so funny? I just couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. Okay, you guys are not voting. You guys don't want to tell. You guys just don't want to tell. Sounds like my. Oh, you guys are laughing at my husband. Oh. Uh, I couldn't stop laughing. It was a shit show. Hood scriptures, that is exactly why I refused to watch this time. I had enough. So, okay, I did not see anybody say that you thought it was good. Did any of you guys see any redeeming qualities in the showcase? And let me drop my link because you guys can probably tell me more than I can comment on it because I didn't see it. If anybody would like to come up and YouTube cameras, you're more than welcome because you love YouTube cameras, can do a good blow by blow. YouTube cameras, if you have not watched YouTube cameras, if Very Carrie, can you drop her link in my chat? Because YouTube camera, I don't know how she is so detailed in her recaps of shows, but YouTube cameras does it. Get it, girl. Okay, I'm far behind. I'm far behind. Okay, so one if you did, two if you didn't. Okay, Miss LA, you did not. Of you, I thought you would be a rap connoisseur, so I was sure you would be over there. Truth and Reason said absolutely not. Okay, so what are you? Okay, here's the link to join the membership. Thank you, very Gary. I appreciate you dropping that for me. Okay, Brick Girl Haley, Liz didn't watch. Brick Girl didn't watch. Youngest didn't watch. Okay, so who of those of you or the one person who may have watched, how did it do? Was there a good attendance for the competition? Can you guys tell me that? Okay, Francis Thibodeau, I am surprised you didn't watch. No, what do you say? That shit was a hot mess. Okay, so how was the attendance? Let me see what Hershey says. See, y'all be letting outsiders in this section talking to y'all like trash. Who is y'all? No, you should say they. It's okay. It's they, them, y'all. It's they, them, y'all. So don't forget you can use the they. Remember, it's they, them, y'all. So in this case, it would be the they. The y'all would be in y'all trying to set me up with King Roman news. See, now in this category, the word they would fit when in the they, them, y'all to, muddy the waters and act like, oh, no, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about him. I was talking about her. I was talking about them. I was talking about they. Okay, so they is more appropriate in this situation. Hey, Lou A, good to see you. Okay, let me see. That's my AI pick. Okay. Okay, I can now tell it's a AI. Phoebe, how you doing? I couldn't stomach it. Sorry. 222. Okay, Brianna busted Benz. Wanda didn't watch it. The real K Fit, you watched it. Okay, so how was the attendance? And okay, you guys have voted. Thank you, very Carrie. So it seems like a lot of people didn't watch it. It was crazy. Enough is enough. Okay. Is it supposed to be serious? Yes, I think it is supposed to be serious. I really think a she show. What a joke. Okay. So he was the only performer, I'm assuming. Okay, outspoken one. Get in contact with me because I'm mailing out some keychains today and I haven't heard from you. Look on the membership community wall post and go about 4 or 5 posts down and you can contact me, outspoken one. Okay. I couldn't wait to stop at a traffic light. Shout out to Mr. Ronnie Q. Oh, you driving? Yeah, he came to wet his whistle. Okay. He has a song named Drop the Link. Yes, Drop the Link. He said he was doing new music. He did drop the link at the last showcase. So you guys were robbed. And thinking of being robbed. So a lot of you may not have heard the latest information. Grand rising to you as well, outspoken one. Speaking of being robbed, did you guys also hear that I was wondering what is it up with these? He's going to sell tickets to this event. But how can you sell tickets to an event that's on YouTube? I mean, I didn't understand it. So now it has come out that allegedly Shakimi had sold tickets on Eventbrite for $50. Did you guys hear about this? But he did the show on YouTube for free. It is alleged that people from the Mo 3 sector bought tickets and from another sector bought tickets from Eventbrite for $50. I never even heard that tickets were going to be on sale at Eventbrite. But so these are the newest allegations about said event because they say Shakimi pulls fast ones on people. Good morning, BJ. Good morning, Yaya. Is Bless Watkins in here? Hey, Bless Watkins, how you doing? Just stupid. Hot damn mess. Okay, so now it seems like Shakimi has run off with the money for the tickets for Eventbrite. The last I heard, the news had broke on Lemons that's what he did. Let me see what K Fit is saying. Yep, that's what the word on the street is. And the last I heard that Lemon was I did see him on Lemon's channel, and so he had been on Lemon's channel, but the last I heard that the news broke that he had sold tickets on Eventbrite for $50 for a show that he did on YouTube for free, and that Lemon was trying to get to the bottom of it, and Lemon was trying to contact him, and he was not responding to Lemon at all, even though he had. And as a matter of fact, hold on. As a matter of fact, the last I heard of him on Lemon's channel was, oh, well, okay, I'm finna take a power nap now. I'm about to sleep for about 15 minutes. So he made a big demonstration about him about to go to sleep. So could this be now? I'm sure it's going to be tomorrow or today. He's going to be, well, I fell asleep. I didn't know you were trying to contact me. So he probably started getting some buzz about refunds, and then he, mysteriously got sleepy and told Lemon that he was about to go to sleep. Now I did hear that myself. So he made a production about him going to sleep. Hey, Choreo Lover. Choreo Lover, how did you like the rap demonstration or whatever showcase? I'm sure you went, Choreo Lover. Okay, let me see. Hello, good morning to you, Miss Cav H. Okay, so hey, good morning, Auntie Donna. Hey, Nini Nicole. Okay, Envy was trying to contact him with no success. Thank you for that. I thought it was Lemon. So Envy, yes, Envy was also on the panel. So that's who was trying to contact with him. I don't believe Shakim like Lemon. I believe Shakim wants Lemon's spot. And we're going to speak about some spots as well. Okay, so nobody's hitting the link. Nobody wants to discuss. I guess it was just wash, rinse, repeat. Because if he did the song Drop the Link, he performed one song in 4 different ways at the last showcase. So I don't. Okay, of those of you who went to the showcase, was there any redeeming value from any of the songs that you heard? Was there something that made you say, hey, that song was good, or that song wasn't really that bad? Anybody who went, let's make this quick. It doesn't seem like a lot of you went, so the answers should come up soon. Please share and subscribe. Yes, please share and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Okay, I woke up to a lot of chaos. Now I'm cleaning. A lot of chaos in the YouTube streets. I hope you didn't wake up to chaos in your home. Okay, so YouTube is messing with viewers' numbers. Why is it showing 5 viewers when there are so many people typing in the chat? They need to fix this foolishness. Yeah. Oh shit. I see StreamYard shit says I only have 6 people in here. Thank you for telling me that, Carrie. Yeah, even on StreamYard it says I have 6 people in here. And let me see. The unfiltered Muffy. Hey, good morning, Queen Diva is 2. Choreo is 3. Miss Kiva is 4. Yaya is 5. Carrie is 6. Maybe I only have 6 people in here. No, I have M. Renee is 7. Uh, Miss T Velocity is 8. Yeah, I have more than 6 people in here. Okay. And the real K Fit is 9. BJ is 10. Okay, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it is tripping. Yes, that's the same thing I'm getting. Okay. I wonder if any notifications went out. Of course, Shakim doesn't like Lemon. He calls Lemon slow. Now that's grand. Shakim calls Lemon slow. Ronnie Q, you got jokes. So I guess there was no redeeming music. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So they were terrible the second and third time around. Oh, so it was, oh, okay, I get you. He did the same thing he did the first time. I'm going to sing this in Jamaican, and I'm going to sing this in Hindu, and I'm going to sing this in Spanish, and sing the exact same song. So I just couldn't sit through that. Okay, life is good. Did people really pay for that? That's what's being said. Now these are allegations that people paid $50 on Eventbrite, and that the nerves that he was selling tickets on Eventbrite. I just want to get down to the bottom of this and find out if it's true. Envy got Shaquille making money from the beef sector and from the Mo 3 sector. I heard Shakim gas turned off and giving his money to Envy. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, and see, if that is true, see, that's another thing I don't like about this, because this Envy character, the fact that he led the first showcase, he led them over to his channel to do the showcase. I found that to be quite shisty. Hey, focus on you. Good morning to you. And now I did hear him saying something to Shakimi about, well, you haven't sent me the money yet. And I'm like, well, what exactly are you doing? The last time he was supposed to be his manager, or he's supposed to be this, that, and the other. And then he sat on the panel and just laughed at him. And, well, I thought he was going to have this together, and he should have done that, and he should have done this, and he should have done that. And it seems like the only thing his envy did was, collect numbers and, clout chase off of this poor fella. And for him to call Lemon Slow is priceless, because I don't like people, and this is why I didn't watch it, because I said I do not like people taking advantage of people who don't seem to be all the way equipped. Shakim talks a lot of, this sun god Ra and chakra and all this type of stuff. I don't know anything about that stuff. That could just be mumbo jumbo. It seems like he has a willingness to learn, but I think he'd be better suited to learn, to go to school and learn. He said he is self-taught, he's educated, and he's self-taught. So we know, a lawyer with himself as a client is their own worst enemy. So I'm pretty sure that goes with education as well. So he would be better suited to go to a trade school, learn a trade. It seems like he's capable of learning, and quit letting people use him like this. It's more than six of us in here. Good morning, church lady. Hey, Lady T. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot. Okay. Okay. I'm way behind. Okay. When I tell you how I had real tears from laughing so hard. Wow. He did a bunch of cover songs. Well, raps. Okay. Okay. He needs to write good songs. Okay, so it's just a mess. I did not watch it, so none of them like each other. All this shit is fake, and I am so over it. Miss T Velocity, you and me both. You and me both. This now, okay, so now we're gonna get into the clown show of it all. So this is what I wasn't on YouTube a lot yesterday. Okay, he did have another guy rapping. He didn't do nothing different. Okay, so this is what I came in. Shaquem calling someone slow. Okay, he did call them as slow once. Okay, so enough of Shaquem. I'm over it. I didn't participate. I wanted to give you guys a chance to talk about it, because there was no way I was going to watch that. Uh, the vote says 100. Oh, thank you. Let me close my poll. Let me close my poll right quick. Okay, let me see how you guys have voted. Let me see if you guys have been hitting the like button. Okay. Where's Pam at? Pam didn't complain about the poll this morning. I can usually depend on Pam to complain about the poll. Okay, in poll. Okay, let's see what you guys are up to. Okay. Well, in the poll, I don't see the poll results. I don't see the poll. Oh, there they are. Okay, did you hit the like button or whatever? Yes, of course, 76%. No, I'm just hate watching. 15%. Oops, I did it. I'm on my way to do it now. Only 7%. You guys, I have 175 votes. So thank you guys for doing that for me. Okay, I did complain about that damn poll. I gave it a thumbs up and shares. I can always depend on a viewer's view to complain about my poll. That's how I know my pulse is moving, because a viewer's view is going to complain about my poll. Okay, so I came on YouTube. Okay. Funny poll percent. Yeah, I always get more hate watchers. Hate watchers always come in number 2, but thank God they're not coming in number 1. Hey, Brown Sugar, good morning. Good to see you. Okay. Shantae, good to see you. Yes, the haters do respond, and the haters come in number 2 more than more than number three. The haters usually come in number two, but at least they're honest. And hey, their view counts anyway, so it's all good. Child, we know. Ronnie Q, did you hear that the bullfrog had to say about you? Who's the bullfrog? And who are you? Who's the bullfrog? Let's see who the bullfrog is. I'm waiting to see who the bullfrog is. No, I didn't see what the bullfrog had to say about me. Can you please expound on that? And tell me who the bullfrog is, first of all. First things first. Yeah, I'm hearing about the lady who come close to the... Oh, my God. Okay. Nor do I care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, person who brought up the bullfrog, because and I still don't know who the bullfrog is. Child, we know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not know who the bullfrog is, and I don't know what she thinks she's gonna get from me, but I have nothing for the bullfrog. I think the bullfrog would better be served is taking her ass somewhere and getting some exercise in, learning how to walk, learning how to talk to somebody who give a fuck about anything that she has to say. I do not care what the bullfrog has to say. I think the bullfrog would be better served in pressing that nappy ass wig, or doing like Ness and going to Temu, or what's the other place, Amazon, and buying her a wig and get off her fat ass in that dark, dank, dirty apartment and get to walking. See, I did not hear what the bullfrog had to say, nor do I care. So it is just odd that the bullfrog is still talking about me, and I don't care. There's that. Oh, I forgot to. My perfect pet competition is Sunday, June 8th at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. That would be 2 o'clock Central Time. That would be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, there are two parts to this competition, and there are two prizes. The first part is going to be the beauty part of the competition. If you have a pet that does not perform tricks on command, or that cannot complete an obstacle course, you can still win a prize, because we are going to have a pre-show, which is a beauty contest. It is open to all types of pet. So if you want to show off your snake, your rabbit, your dog, your cat, your frog, your fish, you can enter the beauty portion. There will be a judging criteria with which the judges will use, and the chat will also be able to vote, and the scores will be combined to choose one winner. Winner takes all in the beauty portion of the competition. There will also be a obedience portion. Your pet has to perform 3 tricks on command, any of your choice. If you have a pet that does not do tricks on command, they have to go through an obstacle course that has at least 3 obstacles. They will be graded on the difficulty of the task, how quickly they respond to the task, and a few other things. Okay, hold on one second. You want to come up? Oh, you're up. Let me see. Carrie, you want to come up?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Hey.
me.
Okay.
Hey,
So
everybody. Oh,
and let me
let me mute
let
while
me
you
finish right
finish.
quick. Okay. So the 3, they have to do 3 obstacles on an obstacle course that is open to all pets as well. You do not strictly have to have a dog or a cat, or if you have a snake, you can enter if they can complete those tasks in the training part of the competition. Winner takes all, one prize. So far, our prize pot is up to $220. If you want to contribute to the prize pot, you can $ Ronnie Q, put pet pot, or whatever, something to let me know that is for the competition, and we will add that to the prize pot. That's what I want to say. Okay, Carrie, what's going on, girl?
Okay, good morning, Ronnie Q. I was trying to click the link when you
Good
were talking
morning.
about Shakimura. I was trying to
Oh,
click the link when you were talking about him. Now,
okay, let's
Shakim,
talk.
that performance, I only stayed there for like 15 or 20 minutes. That performance was nothing different from what we've been seeing all the time, especially the one you did over there by Envy or whatever you do on other people's channel. It was nothing new. It was nothing impressive. You only did one song that was good, and I still don't remember the name of the song. And um there's a song that I'm really interested in understanding because they say I don't speak English on here. That song that's supposed to be the reggae song, I didn't understand a word of it. You hear me? The one that he said was for the Caribbean people. I need translation services for that one. I only
Well,
knew the drop the link line. That's all I knew.
well,
And I
Carrie,
went back this morning because I was adamant that I'm going to learn that song and figure out those words, and it didn't work. Okay. It's the hit the
Carrie,
link one.
Carrie, you do a show. You do a show. Speak it. What is the name of Speak It?
I
I
teach it, you
speak. You.
speak it.
I. I teach it. You speak it. So how are you speaking? How are you teaching us Jamaican lingo or Caribbean lingo if you can't even understand
I
it
couldn't
yourself?
understand shit. I'm sorry. I didn't get the words. I am not even lying.
Oh my goodness.
I only know hit the link. Hit the link. And that's all I knew. And I'm trying to
Oh
figure out what the
wow.
person was saying the whole time. And I'm like, okay, I got a one word here, one word there. But I really think I'm trying to figure out if he's trolling or not. Is he troll? Do you think he's trolling, Ronnie Q?
I I would like to think he's trolling, but unfortunately, I think he's serious.
That's the thing. On one end, I'm saying, okay, he's trolling, he's entertaining his crowd and stuff. And then the other end, I'm seeing him bite that lip when he's doing those dances, and he's serious when he's doing it too. I'm like, this man really thinks he's doing something right here. I'm just, I
Girl.
don't know what to make of it. And I was saying this morning. He has the voice for it. He really does. He has the voice for it, but he needs some type of development. He needs something. He really does. He needs some help so
Yeah,
he could stay on the beat
he needs
and
to
also to
develop.
help him write. I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
he needs to develop a career in another genre, something working with his hands or something like that. Something where he doesn't have to rap to a beat. That's what he needs. That is what I suggest that this young man needs. And I'm not gonna placate him because he's on the cusp of being 30.
But
What he's
wait,
like 27 or something. You're closer to 30 than you are to anything else in this world, and it's time to start taking life seriously.
Q, didn't you just weren't you just feeling sorry for him the other day? What happened?
And that's why I couldn't watch him. I wasn't
Oh
feeling,
Lord.
I wasn't feeling sorry for him per se. It just made me feel so sad for him. Just like, oh God, he
Oh.
is so lost in the sauce. And he has all these sharks swimming around him, all these opportunists, and not telling him the real. And before he knows it, he thinks he's young. He thinks like you damn near 30, boy, and you out here clowning like this. I don't know. He's acting like an 11-year-old or something, acting like, hey mom, come here. You want to see my new rap song, mom? Hey mom, let me borrow your phone so I can make a video. I'm doing a music video in my room. It's just horrible.
It's the green screen for me. It's the backgrounds for me. Yaya said his hairline says 42. Yaya, I'm timing you out.
Now, I heard that okay, I've heard better from amateurs. Now, I heard that he did get a haircut for this performance. Could you tell if it was a homemade haircut, one of those kitchen haircuts, or did it look like he really had a
Well, look,
professional barber cut
I
his
think
hair
he
this
went.
time?
I think he went to a professional barber this time around. He actually did
Okay.
look okay. Kudos to the
Okay.
barber, but
Well,
he
that's
actually
good.
did get himself prepared. He did come back in his suits. He came in a Jackie Chan type suit. He came in his Egyptian suit. He did his thing. It was
Wait,
nothing different. He didn't do anything different this time around, and I was really
well,
kind of trying to root for him a little bit. I was just a
well, wait a
little.
minute. Did he wear his white Miami Vice suit?
No,
You
I
know,
don't recall seeing that. Maybe he
so he
did when
didn't.
I left because like I said, I only stayed 15 to 20 minutes. I really tried. I really did.
Okay, chat. Chat, did he wear his white Miami Vice blazer? I need to know. I'm pretty sure if the Egyptian suit made a second appearance, surely the Miami Vice blazer made a second appearance. What in the broke budget marketing is he doing? Okay, so it was one more thing. Did he have on shoes? Okay, remember for the
He didn't.
no shoes.
I didn't
That's what
see
I
no
wanted to know.
shoes. Shakim, he seems to be a fitness buff. Maybe he could do something in that area. I don't know. Something else.
Well,
Somebody
either
said
that
he
or
has a child, man child body. He could probably do something with that. But unless you get some help to learn how to stay on the beat or to write songs so you don't have to be too wordy and not flowing, you could try something else. And I was saying this to him in his chat, and I know you may be up here in the bushes, Shakim, or somebody. You have to tell him you cannot use the same device that you are on StreamYard on to play your music because there's a little bit of delay and you are not on the beat. So on your end at home, you're
oh,
hearing it, but it's a little bit behind on StreamYard. And I don't think he knows that. So that kind of contributes to
oh,
him being offbeat a little bit.
yeah. They always say he's like behind the beat, so that is definitely true. So you mean to tell me, this what did he said he was a engineer or something in tech or something? He was saying where he was making $72 an hour or something. He didn't know that.
I don't think he does. I just saw a comment. Where is it? Somebody said something about Bruce Lee. Hold on. I can't find it.
Okay,
Dummy,
don't forget Bruce
Dummy
Lee,
says he's talentless.
Negro Kong fu movies. Oh my
Yeah, he
god.
was doing some karate chops and stuff in the middle of his performance. Okay. And you
So,
have to
so
also
Carrie, I envisioned one of the songs sounding like this. Oh, oh, everybody was kung fu fighting. Huh. Cardi B is fast as lightning. Getting the link is a little bit frightening, but I do it with
that's the song.
expert timing.
That's the song that was playing when he came out in that black suit, his black samurai looking thing. That's the song. That's it. You got the right one.
Oh
That
my
was the
god.
one that was playing in everybody's ears when he came out in that suit. You hear me? But
I'm
Shakim,
divided.
I wish
She
you
said
the
I'm
best.
divided between him trolling or him really believing he's talented. Now, what do you think?
Me too.
Is he trolling or
At
does
one
he
point,
really believe?
I'm saying to myself, he has got to be trolling. He's just doing this to just entertain people, to get his numbers and stuff. And then another moment when he's there biting his lip and doing his thing, and he's so serious in the face. I'm like, this man really think he got something going on right here. I'm like, he believes in his music. He believes in his talent. He believes in his green screen. He believes in his suits that he puts on. He believes in those karate moves he's doing. He believes it. He believes he's singing reggae. He believes he's gonna make it with Cardi B. I'm just saying he's believing in himself a lot. So I say kudos to you for that. But at the same time, I don't know what's going on. You just need probably help writing your songs, probably, or staying on the rhythm, staying on beat. That's it. I think he believes in himself. I think so.
I'm disappointed, Carrie. I was hoping you would say he was trolling because my heart cannot take a young man who foolishly believes that, in that picture that I saw a still shot. It looked like he was actually like up on a chair. It looked like he was like on the back of a chair in the Egyptian suit. Did he have props to elevate himself above the ground to make it look like he was a
I don't
mummy that was levitating as he was rapping?
I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't there for. I did see him in an Egyptian suit, but he kept moving that thing from his face and stuff. I was too distracted with that. He didn't seem to me like he was on anything because he still looked short. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Ronnie Q.
You said he believes he can
Maybe I
fly.
missed that one. Maybe I missed that part with him levitating or whatever. Maybe I missed that one. Brianna's busted. Ben says don't encourage.
I
Listen, I'm gonna find one of those videos that he did, and I'm gonna try to do that hit the link song one of these days, because I am going to figure out those words, and I'm gonna do that song, hit the link. Okay.
Okay. We
All right.
will we will be waiting for it with bated breath. And that would be the one live of yours that I will not share on my community or recommend.
Okay, Ronnie Q. I'm gonna go back in the chat. Shout out to everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Ronnie
Mary.
Q. Okay.
All right, thank you, girl. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Wait a minute. Don't forget what? Don't forget about listen, he did that Hispanic hold on, K-Fit. Let me put a banner up. He did that Hispanic music where he had the yeah, there's that. Hey, K-Fit, is that you?
Good morning, it's me. Hi, Very Gary.
She dropped down.
Oh, okay. So I was there, a hot, funky mess. Okay. The first thing was the soft porn with the Hispanic women in the car wash and between each other's legs and rinsing each other with water,
I remember that from
all
the
of
last
that.
show. Hmm.
He showed that again. Then he had some Mo3 people come and judge as well, along with Lemon and Ness. They were like, what the hell is this? And most of the judges left before it was over.
Oh, you kidding me? Who was the judge? Do you remember the
So it
judge?
was 713 Texas
Broadway.
7 no, it was
Okay.
Texas 713. It was Broadway. Lemon Ness, I think, was hosting slash judging. I'm not sure. And then it was another guy who could really freestyle, Risley something. We see him floating around. He be on Lemon's channel a lot. Um, and it was one more, it was another guy from the Mo3 that came up. Broadway was like, what is this? The Texas 713 was like, yo, this is not it. They were like, what do you have us watching? Like, oh my God. So they said this is an original music. And then Broadway goes, all right, guys, I got something else to do. I'll be in the clouds. Salute to you, Shakim, in chat. And he
So he
left and went.
bounced.
He bounced and went and scheduled a live. Um, then because I was kind of like in and out because it was miserable. Like, oh my God. He had all these parties. It was like a Party City try on type of thing because
A
all of
party
it was
city hall,
like
a
it
party
was a
a
Party
party city
City
fashion
hall.
hall.
Yes. With these multiple green screen backdrops. With his wayward camera, or I don't know whether he was using his laptop because he kept like trying to fix the angle while he was, you know, giving his talents to everybody. And
And then he
he,
reach into just the camera.
yes, he was the
Oh my
classic reach
god.
in. Okay. Then
Oh
he
my
had the
god.
podcaster's mic. He's holding this mic on this big old stand, like I'm like, you don't even have a mic, like, prepared like a wireless mic for yourself. You're supposed to be a YouTube sensation entertainer. Your management team didn't say this. Mind you, he claimed he did sound check, but it was like all over the place. And it was really more of the same thing. Like, that's really what it was. Then they told him, you sound better without music. And I was like, wow,
Oh wow.
it had me cracking up.
Oh wow. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I refused to do it because I just felt like I'm not trying to be funny. I just felt really like he was being taken advantage of, and I'm not sure, after you guys, and with him still being on the scene, on the set, everywhere, like, it's like maybe we're being trolled. I don't know, but I don't like it either way. I just really don't like it, and I don't find any entertainment in it, so I couldn't.
And
I
then
just
they kept asking Ness they asked her at least 3 to 4 times. How much are they paying you to give him this positive feedback?
Now, Ness was the only one who did get paid because she got her money up front. So she
Which
did
was
get
smart.
paid.
I would have.
Yeah.
That's what I would have did with him too. Then Code was in the chat. No negativity, because ZX I believe dropped in for like a second or something like that. But it kind of was getting a little dicey, like an hour in or whatever. Um, then
What was dicey about the ZX? You said what was
he's
dicey?
like, oh, what did he say? Something about let's go shocked him, like it was just weird, like you guys really think. And then I think, bless her soul, RNY, why is she was in the chat talking about this Grammy nominated artist, like what? And I don't know if that was to troll us or whatever. I was like, this is crazy. It was crazy over there. Then you had people throwing tomatoes in the chat. um,
Mm-mm.
like
How long
you,
was it? How long did you guys have to endure this?
I don't know, because I end up turning it off and going and watching Sex in the City. Like I couldn't. Well, and just like that, that's the new Sex in the City.
The
I
new
end up
one, yes.
starting, yeah, I end up starting to watch that because I just couldn't take it. I was like, what is this? And I remember clicking back in, and like it was only like Envy, Shakim, Lemon, and the guy that was freestyling up there. I was like, dang, all of the judges left. This is interesting. Like the male judges were not impressed. Even Lemon said, I think you could have did a better job here. Then he was switching out mics, but the way he was holding that podcaster mic was one for the books. Like it was like, what is going on? Just all of his dancing. He had his samurai suit on with his gong, and then he came on there with his Moose Lodge hat, like he was about to go down, for a meeting.
I know
I,
you liar.
I am
Oh
not
my God.
lying. You know what? I should have took screenshots of it and sent them to you
Oh
so
my
you could
goodness.
see all of the various parties, the Party City Hall that he had. He gave us a live Party City Hall, like he really did. No Stacey Adams this time. There was no sight of that. But yeah, that's
It was no sight of
that's
them
pretty
on the
much the
dating game
rundown.
show either. It was no
No, it wasn't.
sighting of Stacey Adams on the dating game show either. It was just the bottom of some shoes that he said were Stacey Adams. But I digress. Okay.
Right.
So it was a
Right.
mess.
It was
So thank
it was quite it was quite interesting. I
now
mean, I
is
go
this
over there for
true?
kicks and giggles,
Now is this
but
true?
it
He had a
becomes
romper on at one point.
it looked like some sort of a romperish type of thing. I'm trying to figure out what is his direction with his attire. I don't know. Because one minute he wants to be the shirtless man, the next minute he wants to be a samurai, the next minute he's going to a moose lodge, the
Well, you
next
know how
minute he wants
videos
to be
have
King
different
Tut.
concepts. Videos have different uh whatever
They have
concepts.
different concepts, right? But
So
nothing
they're
flows. Normally they flow, fluidly to the next thing. Nothing
well,
is
he
connecting besides that microphone wire to his computer. Like,
ah, oh my goodness. Oh, I refuse to watch anything like that. No, 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 no. I mm-mm. But I thank you for coming up and giving me the rundown because the gong, it seems like one of the judges would have done him a favor and took that gong from him and just rang the gong on him and just let them go home because that's a bit much.
somebody needed to be a Sandman last night, like, and enough is enough. I'm like, I'm so tired of hearing that. What in the book? Like, oh my God. Like, and he played it 50 ways till Sunday. Like, it was just like, guy, okay. The
Mm,
beat, like find the beat, find the beat. Like, like Roman told him, find the beat. He was missing the beat, you know.
mm. Okay. Yeah, well, I think Very Carey was right that he was probably playing his music and streaming from the same device, and there is a delay in that. So there's that. But I'm over it. I am really over it.
I'm
So
over it
what
too.
was the
And he didn't
turnout?
even have, okay, so at the beginning, it got up to like 361, 380-ish, somewhere around in between those numbers. Then when I look back and I checked my phone to see what the attendance was, it was down to like 200. And then I looked back, it was like one and some change. And that's when I was like, okay, Sex in the City it is. Like, let me go get some Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh,
Like,
that is so pathetic. Yeah, but I'm not entertaining any more of this foolishness. So, yeah.
I think the hype is starting to kind of like decline now, like the shock value, because it's nothing new. Had it been something new and a different shock value where we could laugh and talk about, but it's like kind of the same thing. Like, okay, it's the same thing. All right, I'm out type of thing. That's what I think.
Mm. Look, somebody said he has to perform at block parties or something. Be like QB, perform at that barbecue where he's dancing in the dirt, kicking up dirt and stuff. Did you
Pretty
see that
much.
video of? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Pretty
You
much.
got to start off. You got to start off slow, Shakim. So thank you for
I
coming up,
guess.
Kate.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good one.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me
uh,
up.
All right. Bye bye. Okay. So there's that. Okay, we're done with that. Okay. Okay. So let me um let me go here. Okay, so I want to talk about several things that I saw when I came in. So let's be clear. I have always said that these guys were opportunists. I think that they're quite misogynistic, but it seems now that the chickens. I have been using this term about, from Malcolm X. I ain't mad at chickens coming home to roost. Sometimes it makes me glad, and that is exactly how I feel about these people finally being showing themselves. So I go to Nessa's channel when she was the first live. I was catching the replay. I can't even remember what the front of her video was about. She was talking about code, but I had noticed um in the last week or so that Code had been making quite a few hits on Nessa's panel. So then Code comes on to Nessa's panel and he goes, "Oh, well, I'm over here. I'm hiding from Bree. She's mad at me, but she didn't take my mod stick. I still got my mod stick." And then Nessa's like, "What's she mad at you about?" And then he goes, "She's mad at the commentary that I gave about her this morning. She's mad that she said that I made her look bad." And she's like, "Well, what did you say?" I said that Lemon is not interested in her, but she's interested in him. And then Ness was like, "So what? That don't give her the right to come up and interrupt your commentary." And allegedly, he was giving his commentary on his show, and he had the opinion about this fake hookup that he and Bree went behind the scenes and to set up that she was going to choose him, and it was Code's opinion or commentary that he felt that Bree possibly could really have a crush on Lemon, but he didn't think that Lemon really had a crush on Bree. So they say Ness said that Bree hit his link and talked to him about his commentary and had an attitude about what he's saying, and said that it made her look bad and it was messed up that they were giving this commentary. So they said that in what's his name, MBK, he jumped in to say, "Well, hey, this is our commentary," or whatever. So it was a big blow up because Code said the obvious, that that he's not interested in Bree. So Lemon's not interested in Bree. So, and then I find out And then so Bree hits Nessa's panel. And then she comes up mad as a mother at Code. And then she goes, you know what? I'm taking your rich. You don't have no rich over there. So you want to come over here and you couldn't hit my link. And you know I was telling you to come up on my link, but you're gonna leave and you're gonna come over here and you're gonna hit this link. I'm taking your rich. And then, so Code was just excited that he was able to escape her and get a wrench, and he hopped his ass over on Nessa's channel. So why is Code hopping on Nessa's channel? Because Nessa's channel is flourishing while he is the panel killer that has killed the other one's channel. But she was warned, so she gets what her hand called for. So then I'm scrolling through YouTube, and then I see that this is the thumbnail of Big Sexy. Binary is a misogynistic pig. So it took her that long to find that out. It took her that long to find that out after she tried to prop him up, and of course prop him up in the morning slot. So funny. Okay, so then it has the definition, but this is your thumbnail, and you had already been told that they came from the manosphere. They had manosphere ideas, that they talked down on women, but it was okay because they hadn't said anything that she took personally. So it is okay for these men to come over here and talk bad about every other woman in here, to try to make fodder of every other woman in this sector. But it's okay, because they ain't did it to me. It ain't happened to me. So now my question is, after last night performance, can Wegovy be used as a sauce, a special sauce? Because I am sure that she went home crying in her pillow because she thought that she was the thing to be. She thought that she was the playmaker. She thought that it was all gravy. And let's be clear, we did see her numbers dwindle because people the beef sector was not looking for that content, but she continued to try to force this content down the beef sector throat. So her little crash came quicker than it did with the first set of dusties that she tried to stuff down our throat. And then the ultimatum then was, does he like beach better, or he'll choose me over beach? And ultimately he said, I choose beach. So now here we are again. Here I come, Choreo. Ultimately he chose Ness. I'm coming, Choreo. So now, I'm pretty sure that there was a lot of binge eating going on. I'm pretty sure that she was sticking herself like a pin cushion. Hold on, here I come, Choreo lover. Choreo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, whoops! I hit you off. I meant to hit this off. I'm pretty sure she was sticking herself with those Wegovy needles to counteract all that binge eating she was doing. I'm pretty sure she was sitting up there looking like this. Those gray things you see. I'm pretty sure she was just shooting the Wegovy straight on the food, straight in the food. I'm pretty sure she had Wegovy needles stuck all in her body to alleviate the pain that she felt from being played like a fool when she had been duly warned. Hey, Choreo, what do you want to add?
Good morning. Maybe you were going to get to this. I don't know, but did you watch Breeze live
Yeah, I watched some. What do you want? What portion are you trying to get to?
when she made ZX a mod?
No, I didn't see that. I did not see
Oh,
that.
yes, she did. She,
Not the one entitled that Code is a misogynist. She made a
oh,
Z
yes,
in that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Girl, I know you lying. I didn't see the
No,
whole
ma'am.
video.
I'm not lying. Now, whether after the live was over, she unmodded him, that's different. But during that live, she modded up ZX. And it wasn't funny, but him and Diva Tomboyish can't stand each other. So Diva Tomboyish jumped down in the chat and was saying hi, and she was like, in the chat, you could read, because ZX has me blocked. she was like, wait a minute, ZX is a mod over here? And lady, I think it was someone was like, yeah, he just got made a mod. She was like, but ZX blocks me wherever I go. And when we're in the chat like that, and he has a mod stick. And she was like, okay, then I'll see y'all later. And she jumped out of the chat. But yes, ZX is a mod.
Now, was this before or after she went over to Ness's and unmodded code?
It had to be before, because during the live stream, although she was very upset, well, she was upset with Code.
That's right. She said during that live stream that he code still had his mod stick. So
Correct.
I was since I heard Reed give commentary that both Bree and Ness went live at the same time. I'm wondering, how they'll leave their live and hit somebody else is live, like I did when I went to hit ZX live when I heard about that Quantity situation.
Hmm.
And I okay, so I'm wondering if that happened at the same time. So, and she came back and gave ZX a mod stick because
No,
she is
no.
quite pissed at that MBK dude and Code now. So MBK and Code, MBK and ZX are fierce enemies, and we know MBK is a mod over at Nessus. So I'm wondering, was that a move to counteract MBK and obvious Code, who's licking up Nessus rear parts, is why she gave ZX a stick.
I feel like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I have a sore throat. I feel that that is 95% the reason why she did it. Because I'm saying that because when she started out and she was telling the story about Code trying her, like this is, she said, like, I think she said the third or fourth time she's told him about, playing on her top. And and
As
she's,
if somebody could play on her top, like they wouldn't roll
oh,
straight off. Go
oh
ahead.
my God. Oh
Go ahead.
Lord. Okay, so she was saying that, and she was saying how um she wasn't going to go back over there for a while, because he had disrespected her. And she started saying how she didn't.
Code, who Code had disrespected
Code,
her,
yes, Code had
but she
disrespected.
gives ZX a mod stick. So ZX insults all black women, and he gets a mod stick, but Code disrespects her and says something as slight as he don't think Lemon is interested when neither one of them are interested in each other for real. She acts as if now I'm not even taking up for Code. Neither of them are interested in each other. It was just her way to get out of the game, and they went behind the scenes and said, okay, this is what we're gonna do and end the game like this, and you come on over to my channel and we're gonna act like, oh, we are new at this and we're learning each other and we're so glad. And it was a play. So she's mad about Code saying that she could be interested and Lemon couldn't be. Go ahead, I
Yeah,
interrupted you.
yes, that's the latest thing that she felt he disrespected her by saying. And so then she went into, I'm really condensing this. She went into how I guess one morning she was up there, and she was asking, or it came up, as the question came up, um, some kind of way as to why MBK doesn't come over to her channel. And I guess, it was said, she said, he said that he didn't feel that Pettyville was nice to him. He thought it
Uh-huh.
was kind of hostile. Excuse me. And so she was saying, so I, I don't want to say, that's the reason, but it was obvious that she didn't care for MBK all that much, just by the mood, how she was saying it and stuff like that. So then anyway, Code was down in the chat typing, and he wouldn't come up on the panel and have a discussion with her. And so she was like, it's mighty funny. You can sit down in the chat and, type. You can go up under tables and do everything else you need to do to talk, to to everybody else, but you can't come up here and talk to me about this when I've
Hmm.
been coming over to your show. I've been, helping you and blah 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 blah. And so then all of a sudden she was just somebody said something to ZX, and she said, "You know what? I ought to." She ended up, after saying all that, doing all that, and then after talking about MBK and stuff like that, she's like, "You know what? I ought to mod up ZX." And
Hold
then,
on. Hold on one second. So how long was that conversation when she said you won't hit the link? And did she mod up ZX and end her stream? Because see, that seems like a critical time because he was saying that he had just escaped Bree's chat. And when she came over here, when she went over there, she came up there for a short period of time and she said, "Now you over here, but you couldn't hit my link." So I'm wondering, was she still live and just dashed over there and took his wrench?
you know what? I'm going to be honest. I can't see ZX. So I'm not really, I can't remember because
Okay.
right after she modded ZX, I left because I was like, we've been beating this ninja back with a baseball bat for years, and
Oh.
now he, has a mod stick for absolutely nothing but spite.
Now
Uh,
somebody said that it was a temporary mod stick. Someone in the chat said it was a temporary mod stick.
but just even if it's temporary, him, I don't know. I don't know. I just hope that he doesn't delete any of her subbies. You know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely that type that would go back later on and start deleting because he's jealous. You know what I mean? But you should go and check out her live. It was very, very interesting. Um, Shakim was up on the panel. Everyone was telling her in the chat. I think it was Coolin was up on the panel. Shakim, Hoodie, everyone was telling her, even Pizarro, we're telling her to take his mod stick. But she was like, "No, I don't want to take his mod stick."
Well,
But she
when
obviously,
he hit Ness's channel, she sure went over there and snatched it real quick. So I was like, "Oh." But I
wow.
wasn't watching it live, so I didn't know the timing of these lives. That's why I was
Yeah.
curious.
I don't know.
Oh, now Mariah Sims says she ended her live and went over there. I seen Code from miles away. Everybody did.
Yeah.
He's causing turmoil. Everybody saw him from miles away. And I predict that the same effect is going to happen on Ness's channel. Ness is doing what she can to make her channel work, but she's more engaged in it. She's not all that. You know what? I went over to her. He said, "Oh my god!" Ooh, all this nothing as commentary, all this pop in the mouth and laughing and so tickled that she can't even get this corny commentary out about these losers. It's just nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted. Well, another thing. She excuse me. She seemed and she really seemed upset. You know what I mean? She was like, she says he's done this before on a few occasions. And I didn't know that he had tried her because I've never went over there and clicked and viewed ever, and I never will. But I don't watch Lemon, so I just did not know that he had tried her before. Did you?
No, I didn't know he tried her before. I and what this is something I found out. See, she had made she lied and said that she hadn't hit his panel in a week. So and she in her explanation is well, he tried me before and that's why I didn't go on his panel for a week. But where was she Friday? where was she Friday? She was right there on his panel, only garnering him 981 views after 2 days. He had 981 views, but she did garner his panel. She was a staple on his panel, but she had pulled herself off of his channel because she was mad. And I thought that she pulled herself. I assumed, that's why they say don't assume you make an ass out of you and me. I assumed it was because of the comment that was made about Lady Nika by the MBK dude. And I don't think, and I think he refused. I'm pretty sure he refused to apologize because he tried to play it off. Well, that was before I met her, and that was before I knew her, and he like stalled on the apology. So I thought she was boycotting because of that. But then yesterday, when I'm listening to this live, she said, I forget what flimsy reason she said that she was boycotting him for a week, but she still in this boycott was still hitting his panel. And see, now I am telling you, okay, you see those views that he was getting, even though she was up there, trying to, pull the audience his way, sitting up on his channel. He was still unsuccessful, and he started going over to Ness more and more and more. And so I think that she saw the handwriting on the wall, and she tried to pull the trigger first. That's just my opinion, and I'm standing with my opinion, because he wouldn't have felt, she was okay when he was dogging out Uppity, Lovely Love, Brooke, all these people that he knows absolutely nothing about, speaking greasy and slimy about them, to them. And even when he referenced me, Ronnie Q, you didn't do your homework, girl, you do your homework. I'm like, see, he thinks that every black woman is some ghetto princess or some crap. And I'm just like, oh, he's such a clown. And then and paying her with all this reverence and all this bullshit just to have access. She didn't see the clout chase for what it really was. And now she's feeling stupid because she was told about it a million ways to Sunday that that's all it was. But oh well, she thought that no, this is what I'm doing and I am making this move and can't nobody stop it. So because she thought that she was the gatekeeper, since everyone has said that they were the gatekeepers of this sector, and the gate, she got stuck in between the gates as they were closing in on her. So that's what happened, in my opinion.
That's I think I followed that. I followed your breadcrumbs. That makes sense. That really makes sense, Ronnie Q. But one last thing. They were, when they were up on the panel with Shakim, Hoodie, Coolin, and of course Bree, and they were saying how MBK, and like I said, I did not watch the show. I never will. But that MBK had basically taken over Code's show, and he was in fact the leader of the two on Code's own show, and
Well, go
that
ahead.
feeds to what
Go
you
ahead.
were and that feeds into what you were saying as far as Code calls himself a finesser openly, and he's hitting uh Nessa's panel more and more.
Wait a
And
minute. He calls himself a finesser?
oh God, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
now MBK. Okay, so allegedly the show was theirs equally, and that's why he couldn't even have Shakim come up unless MBK approved it. So now let's be real. MBK is more know more about certain players, but he doesn't know the in-depth, the old stories, the stories behind what you're seeing now. He is not that in depth in the B sector. So Code knows absolutely nothing about the B sector. So he has to have someone to reference. That's why they had Ghetto Intellect, because Ghetto Intellect know more of the behind the scenes story, but Ghetto Intellect is a little bit too self-absorbed. So he's like a male J Dunn. He always have to bring the point back around to himself. So he had to have MBK. And so while MBK did a lot of this talking and his dope boy talking, and and this is what it is, and they just got to change it. They got to usher in change. We ain't got to do a goddamn thing. We ain't got to do shit but keep breathing and keep doing our commentary. And that's why MBK was so critical to that show, because Cole knew nothing to do but ass lick, and when he got stories wrong, say, yeah, that's true, and then try to say his wrongness was true too. Like two things, he's wrong. He'll demur to the fact that the correct answer has been put out there, but then try to still stick his wrong answer into meaning the same thing as the right answer is. Oh, and then when he gets caught in lies or doing that dumb shit, well, I was just trolling. I'm a troll. I was just trolling. That can only get you so far. So
Right.
he had really run the gamut with her, and he was trying to finesse the finesser, and
Right.
that's what happened.
Right. And so I was just saying that to say, because he MBK calls him, yeah, he'll get up on her panel and go, yeah, because I'm a finesser. Well, so and so was talking to me, and I told him, hey, I'm a finesser. So yeah, that's his new claim to fame, and that's no shade on Ness. But I'm just talking about him in particular. And so I'm thinking that because he's claiming that and wearing those colors, the finesser colors. And like you said, Ness is killing it in the numbers. I think that Code, because he's a disgusting opportunist. He's see-
Hmm.
he's going right on over there because, and also like I said, they made reference numerous times that MBK, even though Code is making the money as far as YouTube and whatever, that MBK is really now has really now taken over the show. Like he's the leader and Code is the co-host kind of situation. But that's all I had, Ronnie Q.
Well,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
I appreciate your summary of some of the things because I missed a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised because when I was watching it, I was like, I remember thinking a couple times, I know Ronnie Q is screaming right now. And daggone it, you weren't even watching it. Okay.
No, but I caught up on a couple of them. Now I am mad that Ness removed that video where she came up and snatched his wrench, because I was surely gonna play that video where she came up to Ness's channel, and Code thought, "Oh, I made it out of Breeze, but I still got my wrench," and then she hit the link and snatched his wrench. I don't know why Ness took that down. I didn't watch it to the end. I don't know if something bad happened to it, or she didn't want anyone else to play it, or I don't know what happened to that live, but it's no longer up.
Well, they did make I don't want to say a big deal, but and I remember thinking, why are you writing in the chat so much? You're spending all this time in the chat writing. Why don't you go on up on the panel? So then she had Lady Nika, because she's a managing mod over there. She had her hitting for a 24-hour, what is that called? I can't think. I haven't had coffee. What, not block, but timeout. So she put the Code Fam uh uh avatar channel on 24-hour help me because I haven't had coffee. Timeout. And so then he came back on his backup channel and
Yeah, I heard it. I
it.
heard that she blocked all three of his channels or something like that.
Yeah, so Lady Nick, so they're all on a 24-hour block. So now I guess when he comes back, he won't even be a mod because she was adamant. I mean, because Bizarro was telling her, Coolin was telling her, Shakim was telling her, and Hoodie was telling her, and people in the chat were asking, why don't you take his mod then if he's, been trying you like this and blah. And she
I
said,
mean,
because
well,
you
she
said it.
because she had found someone to go earlier. early in the morning against Ronnie Q to try to
Yeah.
take down Ronnie Q. And so she was going to try to make that work as long as she could. But lo and behold, look what coughing crackhead is up who has a live set in 30 minutes. So when have you ever known Pizarro to go live this early? And let's not be, I'd be remiss in saying that in this live when she was explaining what made her so mad at Cole, she also stated, you know what? People have been asking me to go live and do a morning show, but I have to pray about it because I don't
Yeah.
like to do things out of spite. Like, bitch, when?
Yes.
Since when? Bitch, since when? Well,
She did.
since you've been sitting up there over there on Cole's channel, trying to make shake some shit, but when you figured out you can't shake some shit, so now you got to pray about it. I have to pray about it, and and then somebody wrote in the chat something so apropos, and they said, "Oh, so now you're mad at Code, so now you want to do a morning show." Kind of like when you were mad at Sir King and you start going live in his
Sure
time
did.
slot.
They sure
Hello,
they sure did write that in the chat. I was like, wow.
sure.
But
So so we're gonna act like none of these things are happening. Bitch, you failed. You failed.
yeah, yeah. Because she
And then
said once she mentioned, I think she said she was on Shakeen's panel when she was, discussing or talking about a lot of this stuff. And she
mhm,
said once she stated that about doing a morning show, because she said she needed she it would be nice to have more time in the afternoon and evenings, and she could just get her daily, live over in the morning. She said a ton of people had been hitting her up to be her co-host,
mhm.
and I
Of
was like,
course, of course, of course. Oh, the lies, the bullshit, the lies and the bullshit.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, let's not we be remiss if we forget that little tidbit. And now you got this old fuck face, old homeless hoe sitting in her car early in the morning doing a live. Okay, so yeah,
yeah.
thank you for
But
real.
that's
I
all.
appreciate that.
Thank you for having me up. I didn't mean to even stay this long. Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure.
Okay.
Okay. So let's be clear. Let me finish up right quick. So we had that happen. So I'm pretty sure that the Wegovy was just shot up in probably used all her Wegovy in one night, shooting up, trying to null the effects of all the binge eating she did last night when she realized she was just being used just like she had been told. I'm pretty sure this is her sitting up. She probably started pouring the Wegovy over the food and said, "Hey, if it works in me, maybe it'll work before they put it on me." Just all shut up. And then her confidence probably was broken down. She had lost weight. She was finally able to, get checked by TSA and go on a flight. It may have been a little hard for her to use the restroom in the airplane, but at least she had, start doing things and, start feeling better about herself because she was getting the attention that she never had in her whole life. She was even walking around in crop top. Lo and behold. Then she had the courage to put herself out there for a dating game. She was feeling herself. And all the while, she had to get slapped down into reality and realize that, oh no, I'm pretty much in the same position I was. I still have the chitlin coochies that nobody wants, and it's all his fault. How could this non-binary person just build me up to let me down? How could this Blasian motherfucker use me the way he did? And then for this simple, Ness could barely get her wig and her makeup off from this competition. And then here comes the Blasian running over to Ness's show. He needed him some special K. He's over there talking about QI being a panel killer when he was a whole channel killer. So Ness is coming in from hosting the rap competition. She was peeling her wig back, getting comfortable in her home, and then here come the Blasian running, trying to save his mod stick. And Ness was like, "Come on over here, you can have a good time over here." So it was a whole shit show with them. So like I say, Ness has taken the commentary, and she has ushered in certain people on her channel, and she is making it do what it do. She is working with it, and she is I hate y'all in the pitch. Listen, I gotta be me. I gotta be me. Hey, there gotta be something to separate me from other people. But listen, so yeah, there was that. So we'll see where this is gonna go with Ness. We know that he will be over there jockeying for a wrench over on Ness's. And what else? Mm-mm-mm. The Sir King night spot. Okay, Shaquem stealing money, allegedly from Eventbrite. Okay, so let's talk about Sir King and Lemon. Okay, so Sir King went live, and I got the notification, and I went over there, and he was cursing up a storm. He was calling Ness and Bree all kind of bees and holes. Hey, this heat wave. Hey, Dominique. Yes, he was calling them all kind of bitches and hoes. He had snapped. He had totally snapped. And the thing that brought it about was that he felt that Lemon was disrespecting him. It was so long before he got back around to what was bothering him. And then come to find out that he said he was upset because when Bree Lemon during the dating show, Lemon made a mistake allegedly and put his chat on for kids, which means the chat disappeared. So allegedly, he and Bree were going to go behind the scenes, and she was going to tell him how to get it off while Sir King was on the panel. I didn't see the dating show. I didn't even know Sir King had hit the panel during the dating show. And then while they were behind the scenes, that's when they put the ploy together that they would she was going to choose him, and then they will carry on the show over to her show to talk about their newfound love match and all this type of fake ass bullshit. So Sir King said that Lemon comes back and said, what you should have known. So Sir King says he's allegedly mad because for him to say that he should have known implied that he runs plays too. And he was mad that, I don't run plays like that. I don't do that. You didn't come from that. I tried to teach you right now. Of course, a lot of people saying Sir King is just jealous of Lemon's success. Sir King didn't support Lemon. Da 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 da. So there's two sides to that story. So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll and see what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Sir King probably was rightfully hurt knowing the fact that when Bree got mad at him during his heyday, when Avatar Nation was doing good, she did. I was there. I didn't even like Sir King during that time. I don't, I'll go and I'll go over to Sir King's and stuff now, but I did not like him during that period. And I distinctly remember her, plotting to for people to go live in his time spot to drain his numbers. So do you think that Sir King is just jealous and that Sir King was hoping that Lemon failed? And or do you think that Sir King has a reason to be mad? So we're going to do a poll right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start the poll right now. I'm gonna give us uh what's wrong with my poll? Why is it not polling? Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, now I gotta write it again. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, here's the poll. Okay, so I'm gonna give you, let's say, about 5 minutes to do the poll. Good morning, Una. Nice to see you. Okay. Beef sector. To be honest, Sir King never remains friends with people who become content creators. Okay. Oh, let me see what else you guys are saying. Okay, we got the poll up. Um, I know I warned Ness, them boys have the same play moving from content creator to content creator. Yeah, so I'm wondering if Ness is aware of this. Ness has been able to shift and include this content and keep her views and all this type of stuff, but but it didn't seem like Bree was as successful in that as Ness in doing so. Miss Toby, that you? Miss Toby? You're on mute. I can't hear you, Miss Toby, if that's you.
Can you hear
I
me?
hear you now. I hear you now. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So what
Um,
do you let me see.
what?
Okay, go ahead. So what do you think
Oh, about Sir King?
about whatever you want to talk about?
Cool Storm, what I do? Why are you saying Lord Jesus? You don't want me up here? I'll leave. Oh, I think it's a combination. I think Sir King is jealous of Lemon's channel, and Sir King is a control freak. Now, because remember back in the day, we never really saw Lemon drop it down in chats, nor coming on people's panels. Remember?
Sure didn't.
So I think it's a combination. You know, he used to always love to control Lemon, his whereabouts, what he would say, blase, blase. So I think it's a combination. What was that? But the poll you said, was he is he jealous? What was the other question?
Or is it that he's just mad that he would team up with Bree? So Sir King feels that Lemon
Well,
is
that could
teaming
be
up with
both.
Bree to run plays.
It
So
could be
oh,
both. It could be actually both.
now, yeah, so he was really pissed. And then so I didn't hear Lemon's part. So then I went to hear Lemon's, and Lemon was cursing him. Well, Sir King said what he said and dropped. Said that how could you think that I knew you was running a play, and then dropped and then wouldn't set up his live to go at Lemon, Bree, and Ness. And he cursed them out. You know, they're so phony and they're so full of shit, and they're just running game on the subscribers, and the whole 9 yards. So very carry or one of my mods, if you want to drop that particular live from Sir King in the chat, you can. And then there was something about Sir King had did a live the day before last night's live, or sometime before last night's live, insinuating that he wasn't pleased with Lemon as well. I didn't listen to, I haven't heard that one. I just heard the one from last night. So yeah,
He was
and
he
then
was
Lemon
he,
went off on. Did you see it when Lemon started going off and cursing out Sir King and fuck you? You ain't made me, and fuck you. Who the fuck you think you are? And I was like, oh, I was
no,
surprised, and I
no, no,
oh yeah,
what?
You didn't, girl, you didn't see that? Yeah, but Sir King had already dropped. But Lemon, he was just talking shit. How dare you come to my channel talking that crazy shit, that bullshit? And oh yeah, he was like going off. And Auntie Donna was up there. And who was it who cussed out Auntie Donna? Auntie Donna, are you still in here? Because Auntie Donna Mike wasn't miking. And then who was it? I think it was Brooke Valentine who cussed out Auntie Donna. I don't want to be wrong, but somebody cussed out Auntie Donna and was like, "Who do you think you are? All of y'all crazy over there. If y'all think this, that, and the other." Now, and
Now, wait a minute. Why would Brooke cuss out Auntie Donna?
okay, who cussed out Auntie Donna?
They say
Somebody
Brooke.
remind me.
They said it was Brooke.
Okay, it was Brooke. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I don't think she understands what running a play means. Auntie Donna's right here. Okay, I thought that was Auntie Donna. Okay, Brooke. Yes. Now, so Brooke is up there talking all of this bullshit. So, where's Mama D at? You messy. Where's Mama D? Mama D got a story or two. Okay, so she's talking all this shit, and I could not believe that she went at Auntie Donna, and it had nothing to do with her. And y'all need to make y'all some content. Okay, so here's my question. So Brooke got all of this to say, and the only content she creates is sitting on somebody else's channel. So I remember that she had a good idea. She wanted to revive her channel, and she was going to start doing debates. Because this dumb bitch thinks that she's an intelligent bitch. So let's see how many debates have Brooke Valentine done on her channel since she has made the decision to revive her channel and do regular debates. How many debates have Brooke Valentine had on her channel to revive her own channel while she's telling other content creators that they need to create content and go live more often? Can anybody tell me, is anybody subscribed to her? Does Brooke go live frequently, once a week, regularly? Does she have the regular debates that she said she was going to have? I believe they were supposed to be on Thursday nights. Somebody tell me. Debate
I
what?
think I think she
Don't make me laugh, Ronnie.
I think she had at least two debates, right?
I don't know. I don't
I think
know. I'm
I think
really
it was at
asking.
least two.
I know she had one. Who cussed out Auntie Donna? Brooke Valentine cussed out Auntie Donna. Because she has to make sure that she has a seat to sit on, and sound like she chewing lunch meat to ask these long drawn out questions, which always has to bring the topic back to her. Well, what's going on? Well, I know with me, and then some unrelated story, and then bring it back around to what the topic is after she done took you all around the world to have to include herself where it doesn't even compare. I mean, it's just the sickness of these people. I think some of these people are really mentally ill. Yeah, but Auntie Donna's mic wasn't miking. That's the only thing about it. Yes, Auntie Donna can cuss back, but Auntie Donna's mic wasn't miking. That was my biggest issue with that live. They both entitled to speak on it how they please, but Sir King didn't have folks up there in his ear or dogging Lemon. Yeah, Lemon showed his ass last night, Miss Toby. It's at the beginning of his live. You can you can red ball it and
Was
check
he
it out for
drinking?
yourself.
Was he drinking?
It was early in the live. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't know. I don't care. It was just a lot. It was really a lot. And it was just like a performance. Like, it was not he didn't have to come up there and tell me this, and
Was
then
it?
it
Oh,
it went in
was it?
phases and spasms. He have a mad spasm, then he come back madder with the second spasm, and then the next spasm, and then the next spasm where he's totally out of control. It was just
So
if
okay.
you already have said that you are running plays and shit, so what was
That's
this a
what I was
play?
gonna.
Was
Yeah,
this
I was gonna
spasm a
ask.
play too?
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
ask you. Was that really true for him and Sir King going back and forth, or was that a play so people could talk about it in the streets and build traffic over there at Sir King's channel, because let's face it, his channel isn't like how it was before. It's fucking dead.
I didn't say he had to be respectful. At no time did I say he had to be respectful. But his what his well, I guess, well, shit, Sir King spazzed out too. So it is what it is. I didn't say he had to be respectful, but I just thought like he went overboard. Lemon doesn't have to be respectful to somebody who is disrespectful to him. Y'all kill me with trying to police how someone respond. Well, bitch, go die then. Bye. Shit, go die in peace. Peace be with you. Peace be unto you. All right. So, what else do you think, Miss Toby?
What did you hear? What I said? I said, I mean, I don't know. Was that really a argument, or was that a play to try to bring back, traffic over to Sir King's because his channel is dead? Or
Well,
was that for real?
a lot of people on Lemon's panel thought that yes, that's what Sir King wanted to do. That's why he set up his live and went live, and that Sir King is trying to make a big deal out of this because he's jealous of Lemon, and he stirred up the live so this can be a thing to get some traction to come back to his channel. That
Um,
is that is a theory.
um,
What do you think? Vote.
well, Auntie
Okay.
Donna said no, Sir King isn't into YouTube like he used to be. Auntie Donna, that's what he told you?
No, the issue is real. It isn't a play. So yeah, so he kind of his I think his main one of his main points that he kept driving. Did you see Sir King's video, Miss Toby?
No.
One of his main points that he kept driving home was that it is an insult to be in a play, and he said that for him to have that type of attitude against the subscribers was really insulting, because when he really needed subscribers in his real life, not on his YouTube life, the Avatar Nation was there for him on the many occasions in his real life that he needed them, that they were there for him. And he's like, so for you to try to act like you could just play with people and stuff, think about the times when people were really, really there for you. So I don't know,
I mean, when he needed them, what? Needed them as support, or needed them financially?
I don't know. He just said when you really needed them. He didn't say specifically. Now, this person said his channel is dead because he alienated and abused his most loyal followers. So that's that opinion. Okay. Okay. Detach Myself said we don't do plays. Okay. Is YouTube on crack today? Look at the chat numbers. Yes, I think YouTube is on crack, and YouTube has been on crack. I got 2 videos still waiting to be have commercials put on them, and it's just yeah, it is what
Y'all
it
should know
is.
that Sir King cares about his people.
I don't
Okay.
think Sir King cares about Lemon's number. One person said, okay, y'all should know Sir King came over for Lemon, and that's not him. Wait a minute. This should let Sir King know people came over for Lemon and not him. Oh, I got it. Okay, I read that wrong. Okay, Lemon is the main reason Sir King lasted as long as he did. Okay. Auntie Donna believe anything. Oh, I thought you and Auntie Donna was on the same page. Now you saying Auntie Donna believes anything? Okay. Okay, so let's end the poll. Let's see what the people think. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll right now. Did you guys vote on the poll? I should have had a third option. Okay, 60% thinks that Sir King is jealous of Lemon. Okay, and the other 40% think Bree calls Sir King is mad because Bree caused this channel to stall. Out of 137 voters. So that's the answer that we have to that. Oh, you are on the same page as Auntie Donna. I misread that. Okay. I misunderstood. I must have missed a comment. So, Miss Toby, you didn't see any of that?
Yeah, truthfully, I rarely watch Sir King anymore. I mean, if if I so happen to see that he's live, I might stay in the bushes, but I rarely see him. And truthfully, I don't really go over to Lemons that much. And if I do, I might just go in the bushes and just listen because it's too chaotic over there sometimes. And I feel like sometimes Lemon, he doesn't have, now he could get an attitude all he wants because he got an attitude with me once before and I don't give a fuck. But I feel like sometimes he doesn't have control of his panel.
Most time he doesn't have control of his panel and all the oh I wasn't here and oh let me go change phones and it's just it's a lot. So I went over there because I was alerted from LSA that Sir King was going off on Lemon, and then I hear the cause of it, so then I go to listen to and I find where Sir King hit the panel, and then I was doing some other things, and I was letting it play. So that's how I know Shaquem was on there. And it was just like it was really a lot with all the aka Lolo, she jumped in to defend Lemon. And you defend who you want to defend. You win will for who you want to win will for. But he said that he had alerted Sir King to let's have the conversation. Sir King had already had the link. He said prior to the show starting, him and Sir King was just having regular banter. So he wished Sir King would have told him that before the show started. So if he really wanted to talk to him one on one, but let's be clear, it was other people up there. So yeah, that's just how it turned out.
Who's
You know,
also
people.
very young? Liv, are you talking about Liv? Are you talking about Lemon?
Lemon is 32 or something. That's not
Lemon
young.
is 31, 32. I don't know why. I don't know why some of y'all think on here when people are in that 30, 31, 32, they young. They grown as adults. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but no, he ain't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
young.
No,
He ain't
no,
that
he's not
young.
that young. Yeah, she's talking about
Mm-mm,
Lemon. That no, he's old
mm-mm.
enough to
No,
know better.
he
Yeah,
a grown ass man.
now somebody they drink like fish. Somebody said, what about Denny said, what about when Sir King really don't care for that much for people? What about when he was swindling money from that old lady? So
Oh,
Denny is has some things to say that differ. So I'm neither here nor there with it, but yeah, I'm just reporting on what happened. And Sir, let me see, Sir King was there for Lemon when need be. He was letting Lemon know who was there for him and who wasn't, like Binary and the Umar boys. Yeah, but he did. Oh, and another thing Sir King said that I found interesting. He said, Lemon, let's be clear. You just didn't meet these people. You've already been hanging out with these people. But when you got ready to do something, you came over here to me. You wasn't hitting their links and you wasn't sitting with them, but you already knew them. And he said, you came over here with me and you sat with me for 4 years, and that was basically like going to college. I taught you the ropes, nigga. Don't you know? So he alleged that Lemon had already been in contact or had knowledge or knew these people or had been hanging out in these sectors prior to coming over to the beef sector. So I don't know how he knows this, if this is actual facts, but that's what Sir King said.
oh, I don't believe that. Do you? I
I
don't
I
believe
don't
that.
I have no way of knowing that, and Sir King would have to be more specific. And how would you know that? When people kept saying Sir King wasn't in his chat, I knew it was because Lemon was accepting a racist woman. He was disrespecting women and having disrespectful dudes up there. And let's be clear, uh, Lemon, the thing that turned me with Lemon is the girl went over there and said exactly what she said. And then Lemon every time he retells the story, he tries to soften it. She said that she didn't understand why you couldn't use the N words. No, she said she used it all the time. He always leaves that out. And he tries to make what happened with her real innocent instead of saying exactly what she said. I use the N word all the time. I'm from Texas. We use the N word all the time. I don't see the problem with it. So he always tried to make it seem like it was an innocent thing that her friends use it all the time, and she did. No, she said she uses it all the time. Period. But that was when he was still interested in hooking up with her. But I think he's beyond that phase. But yeah, so you can always go back to that phase if that's what you really believe, and you can really deal with a person like that. I can't deal with you. Okay, a lot of those folks from that group are creepy as hell. I definitely agree with you. And they are opportunists, and they are over here to use everybody and latch on to anybody and everybody who will allow them to be used. So, they get what they can call for. You can't feel sorry for them. All of a sudden they realize that Code is a misogynist because they said something real light and slight to you. Well,
Why
he
they
can
just realizing it? I,
he
I
can
saw
he
that, but I saw that
he
from the door.
from the door. You saw it from the gate. He can respect MBK when he says that he has to have somebody. Hold on 1 second. He said he can respect MBK when it comes to Shakimi hitting the panel, it has to be approved by NBK. Yeah, because he's such a simp that he and NBK have coined themselves equal in that show. So if you have an equal, then the other person must approve it because he can't run a show by himself. So therefore, he put himself in that position, and he agreed to not have Shakimi hit the link. So if he want to insist on Shakimi hitting the link, he does have to have MBK's approval. But she can't understand their dynamic to make herself victim because he said that he believes that Bree could be interested in Lemon, but he doesn't believe that Lemon is really interested in Bree. You understand how far you got to go to be a victim of misogyny per her thinking? It's just crazy. But you never saw the misogyny in the way they treated every other black woman in this sector that they wasn't trying to leech off of. No, you don't see that. I have a problem with people who don't see things until it happened to them. Just like that time when Nina was talking all that old racist ass dumb shit. She was talking to you. She wasn't talking to me. Talking about dragging your ancestors. Like you don't have ancestors. Like ancestors. Who talk about ancestors? Like girl, bye. Yeah, you don't see nothing until it happens to her. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, that's what happened. So let me see what you're saying. I don't miss popularity at all. People who are used to it only come to YouTube to blend in, telling y'all from experience. When you're used to attention, you don't seek it elsewhere. Okay, so um, a lot of people never liked her. Okay, beef sector. Beef sector. You know the history. Okay, so yeah, it was a lot of shit that went down. Let me see what Jinjin's saying. They saying Shaquem scammed the people. If you paid for his performance, uh, you won Donkey of the Day award. Yes, I talked about that. They said that he was selling his tickets on Eventbrite for $50 allegedly, and that people are asking for their money back from the Mo 3 sector and one other sector. Who if you saw that performance, why would you even pay $50 to see that? That's crazy. I don't know what happened to Lemon, but all I do know is he loves fussing. Well, he said it was the beefing sector. Lemon used to fuss over at Sir King's too, not as much, but he used to flip and say, "Oh." And another thing, he bought up Terry P. Sir King did. Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. So he said that he had to protect Lemon from flirting with Terry P. He said because Lemon was doing all types of inappropriate flirting with Terry P. allegedly while her husband was right in the next room. $50, just $50, girl. While Terry P. Husband was in the next room, and he didn't know if Terry P.'s husband was crazy and if something could happen. And they both live in California. And I was like, I don't get it, Sir King. I could get it if you're saying that they actually had got caught, but you're really projecting a little bit there, Sir King. So I didn't get that, but he did bring that up. Okay, Code is a very strategic person. Okay, let me see. He is allowing this for a reason while he's still being cool with Shakim. He said from the beginning, him and Shakim and Starfish troll in these types of ways. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but they love Starfish. Oh, she's so funny. But Starfish is so funny. So Code will still have a foot over there in Big Six's check because Starfish is so funny and she is so good and she is this and she is that. So now why all of a sudden does the dinglebat have why y'all letting these men in this sector who don't respect the women's? You knew that all along, but you ain't never did a video until your girl got mad, till your bestie got mad. You knew that all along. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Okay. Now that's juicy stuff there. You talking about the Terry P stuff, but yeah, I don't know. He didn't like set up any thing that make you believe that it really happened. It was kind of like a theory, So I found that weird. Okay. So let me see what else. Okay. Miss Toby, are you still here?
I'm still here. I'm just listening to you.
Okay. Why is Shakimi
You
around?
know how
Is he
you get. You
really
know how you get, Ronnie. When you go, you go. So I hush.
okay? So what do you want to add? Now, your turn.
No, I just have to go back and watch. I got to go back and watch Lemons Live. You said that was like in the beginning when Sir King and him was on the panel together.
Yes.
Okay, but the only thing is, it sounds like to me that he should have had a conversation with Sir King one on one and not had people on the panel.
I agree.
So that's what it sounds like to me. So maybe they'll make up and they could go to Sir King's channel, which I really think was going to probably end up happening because Sir King really, I don't care what Auntie Donna, I respect you, but I still think he want people over there in his channel. So maybe he'll go over to Sir King's channel and they could have a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's all I got to say about that one. We'll see what happens because both of them flip their lids, and okay, they have the right to flip their lids and come back and revisit it and rethink it and figure out a way to get beyond it. So that's all I have to say about that.
Curry, not your Connie. Connie Chung Black, the other Connie.
Okay, they didn't have a problem when those dudes were bigots towards gays, and now they're mad when the bigots turn on black women. But they were turned on black women all the time, and when you would bring that up, they didn't want to hear it. They poo pooed you and didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to delve into anything concerning what went on in their sectors at all. They didn't want to discuss. They didn't want to poke holes in the obvious flaws in the stories and the lies that they were telling. They accepted the fact that, oh no, I was just trolling. I'm a troll. I was trolling. was just trolling. And, don't believe that I was just trolling. And, coming behind, oh, Ronnie Hugh, she hasn't studied. Ronnie Hugh got it all wrong when Ronnie Hugh sat up here and showed you the numbers. And Ronnie Hugh got it all wrong. Ronnie Hugh doesn't know this. Ronnie Hugh doesn't know that. Meanwhile, you're listening to motherfuckers who you don't know a goddamn thing about tell you about Ronnie Hugh when Ronnie Hugh sat up here and showed you the facts and not just talking out of her ass. They were fucking kryptonite. They are motherfucking kryptonite. That's what they are. And then they sitting up here talking about the beef sector is changing and people need to get with it and they need to go. They talked about all of this conjuncture about Ronnie Hugh got it wrong. Ronnie Hugh didn't do her homework. Ronnie Hugh this, that, and the other. But not one time did they address the facts that Ronnie Hugh spoke on. Not one time did they address anything that Ronnie Q factually showed you what was happening. But they wanted you to have a particular view about Ronnie Q. See, that's the game. That's the game. See, I'm just not out here talking. I'm out here, watching shit. Okay. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. That was cold voice. That was cold voice. Ronnie Q, she doesn't know the facts. She said that we were crazy. We really wanted to be over here. I was the only one who really wanted to be over here. MBK had been over here for 3 or 4 years. And he just decided to drop down and start doing commentary when I came over here. Commentary on what, the beef sector? Okay, he been over here 3 or 4 years and he may have know a little bit, but he ain't been here 3 or 4 years, so he don't know 3 or 4 years worth of backstory. Yeah, I used to be over here for my boy ZX all the time and I would run back information. So you a do boy bitch? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so there's that. Okay, so I ain't got shit else. He sounds like Triple Red X. I can't do his voice. Okay, but he sounds like a
Yeah,
nerd,
him and
so
Triple, they
I
do
just keep
sound
his voice.
somewhat. Him and Triple, they do sound somewhat alike. Yeah, somewhat alike.
Okay, I absolutely have no respect for a man who shares his wife with another man. Fuck out of here, disgusting clown. Yeah, that's one of his most cherished stories that he like, oh well, yeah, I was young, I was young and yeah, let me see. Ronnie Q what? Ronnie Q. Uh Ronnie Q, because Cole says it nicely. It doesn't seem they don't see the
Mhm.
microaggressions. Yes, like
Mhm.
Big Eggs, he was like, you talk way up here, and when Cole talks, it's way up here. I need him to bring it down, down to dummy level, and like he's saying something that is so bright and intelligent. No, he's smoozing your ass, and now you got a big taste of what was done to you. He smoothed your ass with regular, everyday, common English, and you couldn't see it because you so attention starved. He was blowing smoke up your ass, and that means he got some good, healthy lungs to blow smoke all up your ass. Okay, anyway.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes, a wolf. No, are you no, okay? Yeah, I mean, how could so many people see it? And now, Coolin hitting the panel, all mad and stuff. What you mad for, Coolin? What he do to you, Coolin? You was up there blowing. You was up there licking his ass too. But now all of a sudden, you all mad. You hot and heavy. When that person put in the chat, oh, so now you're gonna go up and against him in the morning show the same way that she decided to go against Sir King's show at nighttime. And then Coolin is the first one. Oh, that person's out of here. Coolin, were you even around the beef sector during that period of time? Because Bree got mad and said, no, that ain't what happened, but that really is what happened. Is you the first one to say you got that person out of here, bitch? You wasn't even around that time. That person told the absolute truth about what happened during that time. But you such a dude, bitch, that you sitting up there thinking you doing your big one, bitch. Go mod in your motherfucking sector where you can tell the real from the fake.
Oh, so okay, so you're talking about when Bree and Sir King had words or whatever, and they were beefing and whatnot, And then
Exactly.
Bree started coming live the same time that Sir King was going live, and then to some extent, yeah, she was draining his chat.
Exactly, exactly. And somebody mentioned that because she was talking about, well, somebody has been asking me to do a morning show, and I gotta pray on it because I just don't want to do thing out of spite. And it's been so many people who've been asking me. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. You have been doing, and then so that a person in the chat wrote that, oh, so you're gonna go do a morning show up against him, the same way you did Sir King. And then I didn't do that. That's not what happened. And then, yeah. So, girl, bye. Go sit your ass down. Like the dude didn't climb in your window. All this revisionist history. That's exactly what she did, and that's exactly what happened. And everybody was
Sir
there.
King was pissed about that too. I remember he
Yeah,
was pissed about that.
I mean, but it didn't have to be that way. But let's be clear. Sir King's place was the place to be. But let's be clear. Sir King did get the big head. Let's be clear. We ain't painting Sir King as no angel because Sir King turned into a whole different devil when
Sure did.
once his channel got up and going and he worked out the kinks. It was a well-oiled machine for a good while there. And then he got the big head and became over controlling, was micromanaging people and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Rick
Yeah. That was
out.
the place to be. Like that's like we would be in the chat late at night and stuff during the pandemic, doing talking mad shit, and then all of a sudden, he had these rules. He didn't want people to come on the panel to cuss and all that BS, and then it was just too much. Yeah, and then he was
It,
like trying to micromanage everybody, and that's when people just left. I mean, a lot of people had left. Like I think a lot of people left the camp. Like Peace Love had left the camp, Custer had left the camp, and yeah, and Sassy was over there at one point
Sassy
in
and
time. Yeah, and
Sassy.
they
Yeah.
left too because it was just too much.
They all do it. That is the beginning of the end. That is true. That is the beginning of the end. Uh, yes, he did. Yeah. So it's enough blame to. That's why they lose out. Yeah, it's enough blame to go around. But Ronnie Q, I don't have a big head. It may be a little large. It may take a few extra packs of hair to get it braided, but it's not all that big. Okay, okay. You can't say this. You can't do that. Blah blah blah. Remember the curse jar? Remember the curse jar?
I remember the curse jar. Yeah,
Uh huh. Okay. Okay. So, yep, Ronnie, he became a major bitch. Oh my god, I wasn't a fan of Sir King's either. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, because I wasn't a fan of Sir King's and because yeah, Sir King came on some bullshit. Okay, and I didn't even like Sir King during that period. And I was so happy that Bree and she was trying to get other people to go live on certain days too. I forget who else it was, so they can all go live and get the crowd. So I was happy that she did that. So I definitely remember that she did that. Okay, I just like who I like. It's hard for me to like new people. They gotta have something. Okay, so thank the Lord, Ronnie Q. Okay, the powers of the sector has shifted. Okay, okay, I see the same thing happening with a few. Okay, definitely so. So, Miss T Velocity, I was waiting for your live. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And then I click on it and it says in 3 days. I have never seen anybody set up a live 3 days ahead of time. So obviously something came up and you couldn't go live the other day. So yeah, I am really interested in your commentary on it. I'll be glad to see your commentary on it. So Miss Toby, did I miss anything? I don't see any. Let me make sure. Okay. Code runs the nest. Okay, Bree comes over there and takes his wrench. Okay. Oh, now Lemon also said something about Sir King is buying his views. Girl, he
What?
got yes, girl. Yes, he did. He said something about how is it you only have X amount of people over there, and then I look and you have, uh, I forget what number. It wasn't a crazy number like Sister T who has, and I was like wondering that about myself before I heard Langston and somebody else came out about it, and I was like, I'll go over there to check her out sometimes, see what she's talking about. But half of the time, she's talking about something I don't even know. And then it'll be so few people in the chat, the whole chat box ain't filled up. And then I look at the numbers the next day, and it's like 65K, 36K, and I was like, what? What is she streaming to another sector or whatever? Because I know I drop in 5 or 10 minutes. Sometimes I just hang out in the clouds, see what she's talking about to see if I want to stay. But here lately, she has always been talking about things that I really haven't been interested in. So Lemon is kind of led to you to believe that Sir King could possibly be buying views. So I know Sir King is going to be pissed off when he hears that. So that was one of the things that was said. But it is what it is. Oh, she's a cheater too. Yes. Yeah, they said she lost her monetization as well. And that they're assuming that that could be one of the reasons. Mike Lewis, I don't know what I'm cooking today. I think I may do steak and lobster today. So that may be what I'm cooking. Okay, damn, I miss everything. Let me see what you said. I missed your statement.
Steak and lobster. That sounds
You said,
delicious, Monica.
I came in, damn it. Okay, yeah, I got it down pat now, Miss Toby. Miss Toby, where did you put it? Do you ever cook lobster at home?
No, I never cook lobster at home. I always, if I eat lobster, it's out.
Okay, I was just going to give you a little tip that I learned that really works for me. If you're steaming
But
it,
what's the tip then? So maybe it would
I
encourage
have
me to cook it at home.
yeah, I have a steamer. The double boiler steamer thing. But what you
Hmm.
do is you put a tablespoon of vinegar in your water, and that helps the lobster come out of the tail real clean and easy. So that's my tip. It won't be all stuck to the shell and all that type of stuff. It pops right out of the shell, and it doesn't taste like vinegar, of course.
Um,
You hear the
boy,
Red Lobster is filing
people
for
still
bankruptcy?
people still go to Red Lobster.
I was just gonna say I didn't even know they still had no Red Lobster. That was gonna be my thing. I didn't know they still. Oh, did you see Sean Community Wall? Speaking of lobster, he obviously they're in Jamaica now, and I'll be over there for my plate. I'm gonna mail it to you. Send me your email. Okay. Uh, Sean was over there in Jamaica. And he got a lobster. He said when you go over, I think he's in the grill in Jamaica. He said, you got to get the lobster. He got this big old lobster. Oh my God, that thing looks so delectable. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Yeah.
That let me tell you something. That's one of the best lobsters I ever had in Jamaica. But this is what I didn't get it at a restaurant. We had got on a little boat, me and my girlfriends, and the guys there, they jumped in the water and they got the lobsters from us out the ocean and they cooked it right on the beach for us. And that was like one of the best lobsters I ever tasted.
Yes, I bet it was just fresh, fresh, fresh.
It was
Oh
so
yeah.
good.
Was it nice and sweet? Oh, I love that
Oh
sweet.
yes, it was. That was one of the best lobsters I've ever tasted. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And
So
we ate it
yeah, the
right on the
vinegar.
we ate it right on the beach.
Now he's saying the vinegar works well with boiled eggs too. It helps them come right out of the shell. Yeah. So yeah, that's a keeper for me. Yeah, so yeah, that's it, Miss Toby. I ain't got much else. Sounds so yummy. Oh my God. Uh what was that? The other week, like 2 weeks ago, my husband, he's like, he bought oh my God, he bought home these fucking huge lobster tails. And then he was like, yeah, I was in the mood for some of these. And one of them was way bigger than the other. And I was like, how come you didn't get mine the same size? I knew I was going to go eat that and a steak. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to eat the lobster tail because it was so big. And then he was like, I'm going to fire up the grill and put them on the grills. And then, I seasoned them up and, popped them up out of the shell. Girl, them lobsters were so fucking good. Oh, that grilled lobster. Oh, it was so freaking good. Oh,
Yeah, what did you have wine with it?
I don't drink wine. No,
Okay.
no, I has a he had the steak and the lobster, and I did some scallop potatoes with it. The homemade scallop potatoes with it, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all we had. Yeah, I just
That
ate the
sounds
lobster, ate the
ironic too.
potato.
That sounds delicious. Now you're
Yeah,
making me think about maybe I would try that today and make a lobster, but I don't know.
it go. They're really easy. Yeah, we damn near always have a lobster tail or two in the freezer. He always, he'll be out and he's like, oh, he's from New York. They used to those meat markets, and he'd be like, oh, I went in there and they had some good ribeyes in there, and I had them cut me a few. He only likes certain cuts of meat and stuff, but he doesn't eat steaks too often. But when he does, he like him a good cut of steak. And I got a couple of filet mignons in there, and they're wrapped in this thick applewood bacon and stuff, and they come in a little packet, and they're freeze dried, and you just pull them apart, and you can cut you one or two. You know how peels come when they on a foil with a pack of peels that's flat pack, and you just got to peel the foil off. That's how these uh medallions of filet mignon came, and oh, those suckers are so good when you put them on the grill. But I had them about 2 or 3 months. I better eat one or two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like four left. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that today. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But my husband, he doesn't eat bacon, so he's not going to eat that. So he's
Oh,
going to have
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't eat pork either.
Yeah, I heard you say that. So anyway, you come through, hubby. Big steaks in New York. He hates when he cannot find. He's like, I need a butcher. I need a butcher. Yes, baby, give me a ribeye. Yes, that's his favorite cut. So
That's my
that's it
favorite cut.
all for
Yeah,
me.
that's my favorite cut too. A
Yours
good,
too.
yeah, that's my favorite cut. A
Mm-hmm.
good ribeye, and then when you go to a steakhouse, they get very offended if you want your steak sauce. But I don't give a fuck if I'm paying. I want my goddamn steak sauce sometimes.
My friend's family used to put out traps to catch them. I think she mean lobster. We would go, oh,
Hmm.
clamming, and we would take the seaweed that washed up on the beach and cover it. Oh, so that's the clams get tricked and go inside. The most type of shit that our side of the family did was fucking for crawfish. Ain't no clamming and all that type of shit. You get some muddy crawfish or something, and that's about it. So nothing
I know,
fancy like
I know,
clams
I
and
know,
lobsters.
I know, kind of me. I know it's kind of ghetto when you do go to a steakhouse and you want steak sauce. You want your steak sauce, but sometimes I be wanting my steak sauce.
I always want my steak sauce, and I don't want that. What's that? 57. That's like no, I do not want no 57. I want well, sometimes I would like the Worcestershire sauce though too. Sometimes if they just have that, I'll take that. Sometimes it does. Sometimes the flavor be real good, but if it doesn't have like a real good flavor, give me my A1. And they
Yeah,
always have it, so why you feel funny? Because they always have it.
yeah.
You ain't the only one who wanted look at kind of me said, no, no, no. No, 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 no,
Because
no.
sometimes the chef, yeah, the chefs sometimes they get offended, like, oh my god, why would you want steak sauce on my steak? I know what I'm doing. Well, I'm paying. I don't care, or whoever I'm with is paying. If I want steak sauce, I want steak sauce. But now you make me want Some lobster. But that's how I make my steamed shrimp. I do put vinegar in my steamed shrimp though, Ronnie Q.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, that's cool. I gotta try it in my shrimp. Because sometimes I get the peel on shrimp, and sometimes but I always peel my shrimp before I cook them. So I never cook them with the shell on. So I guess that's why I don't. Do you still put the vinegar in it if you cook them out of the shell? Steam them
Mhm.
outside of the shell? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Then I'll try it. Okay, I'll try it. And then
Mhm.
I always put lemon juice in the water though for sure.
And then of course I gotta put Old Bay because we love Old Bay here.
Of course, of course. And then I have to or that Cajun season. Sometimes I put that I bought a big one. It was only like $7. One of those big old Cajun season. Sometimes I'll dash that in the water too. I don't put it on top,
Miss
I'll put it in
Melody, who needs to
the
focus
water.
on losing weight? Are you behind in the chat?
I think she is behind in the chat because she was talking about somebody else. Oh, she said something else, and I was thinking, oh, she must be behind in the chat.
Okay,
Liam
Ronnie
Parents,
Q.
yes, Liam Parents, yes, I like that. Yes, I like that too.
Okay, Ronnie Q. Well,
Okay.
I'll see you in
Well,
these
thank you for
streets
coming
then.
up. I thank you
Okay.
for coming up. Yeah, I see you in the streets too. Okay.
Okay. Have a great
Okay.
day, chat. Bye.
hmm Yeah, me too, Mike. If the flavor is good and it's nice and juicy, I can do without the steak sauce. Yeah. Okay. All right. So obey, yes. Okay. Sorry, but I had business. I understand, Miss T. I understand that you be working and listening, and I'm just always appreciative that you stop by and give me a click in the view as I am. Uh, Happy that you all spend a little time with me in the morning. Okay, wait a minute. Now Shakimi is up and stuck. That dude is annoying as the fuck. Okay, I don't eat my steak with steak sauce. Steak sauce is nasty to me. Oh, girl, I I can depend on my steak sauce making all my steaks taste real good, unless they are just real good on their own. Okay, all right. So obey is the reason and the truth. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Oh, look like the numbers have corrected themselves, or maybe I have more than 199 people in the chat. I don't know. Okay, I know how to make folks hungry. Yeah, you always talking about food every time you come in here. What you cooking, Ronnie Q? Okay, it's hard to navigate the sector and not have mixed emotions. Okay. Okay, you may have to refer me to a good steak sauce on Ronnie Q because I haven't found one. That Liam Perrins is good. Yes, that Liam Perrin steak sauce is good. Or is that Worcestershire sauce? I think Liam Perrins and steak sauce. Yeah. So, but that Heinz 57 is garbage. Ugh, I hate it. Okay. Oh, now it's saying okay. Yeah, I got the same thing, Carrie. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I have. Um, I really appreciate you guys for coming out. Mike Lewis, what are you cooking? Do you take requests? Yes. What are you cooking, Mike? Mike does cook. Okay. YouTube is messing up people's number. Stop looking at them damn numbers. Your content is always on. No, I was looking. No, the only reason I was looking is because it was saying that I had like 9. It said I had 6 people at one point. It had said I had 9 people at one point. So we were just really trying to figure out what was up with YouTube. I'm not like looking for the numbers out of vanity, but we were trying to see what was up with YouTube. I use A1, and A1 has some different flavors now too. I use the traditional A1, but I noticed that they have some other flavors. I'm not really adventurous when it comes to food. So when I find what I like, I kind of stick with what I like. So they A1 has, I think I think it's like 4 different flavors now. Okay. So Mike Lewis, give Just Read My Book some ideas for dinner. Okay. I'm a A1 girl. Oh, I hate Tabasco sauce. Oh, I do not like Tabasco sauce. Okay, A1 tastes too masculine and salty for me. You know, y'all men love salt. My husband doesn't eat salt on anything. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna get on out of here. I think I done made you guys hungry. If you guys don't eat a steak and lobster today, maybe you'll get one for the weekend. Maybe that's something you'll put on your shopping list for the weekend. A good Friday night steak, or throw you a steak and some lobster on the grill on the over the weekend. Have live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My husband don't like salt either, but he weird. No, and that's gonna be good for him in the long run. You ain't gonna have to be taking care of him and lifting him out the bed and bringing him the little pee the urinal to pee in and shit because he so bloated and diabetic and all fucked up and got gout in his toes, so he can't bend his toes and go to the bathroom and shit. Yeah, it's a good thing if you got a man who's looking after his health. Okay, definitely a lobster. Yes, Liz, enjoy. So I really appreciate you guys for coming out. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Wait a minute. Okay, let me make sure. I have run the gamut. Okay, okay. Okay. We had lemon. Okay, we talked about lemon. Okay, and then of course dragons came up there and she said that she's always behind lemon. Oh, and also QI hit Lemon's panel, and none other than who is this? Came up there and cursed QI out. And QI was saying, she said that QI unalived her grandmother. And QI was like, who is that? I am going to sue you. Whoever that was. QI didn't know who it was. Who was it? Do you guys know who that is? That's Tracy. Tracy came up there and said QI unalived her grandmother because she didn't like what QI was saying. So what else did I have up here for you guys? Because I got to empty some of this stuff out of here. Okay. The next thing's coming up is supposed to be this Saturday for the Love of Brooke. It's coming up this Saturday. It is sponsored by Kellogg's, and it is hosted by none other than the Kellogg sponsor, the Kellogg poster child, Nest No Mess. So you guys may want to go over there and watch for the Love of Brooke. Sponsored by Kellogg's. And who else do we have? I need to clear this out. Yes, Nest No Mess. Go over there and have a good time. Okay, with Nest No Mess. Okay, I think that's all that I have. Oh, and it's also sponsored by Snap on Smile. For the girl who can't bite an apple, use Snap on Smile. Only $29.99. They will be sponsoring the for the Love of Brooke on this Saturday. Okay, and we will have an intermission dance. Broad J will be twerking in the park for this event, and until Rico comes up to him and say what that mouth do. Okay, so we are still waiting on any more letters come. There was supposed to be some type of information dropped up until this point. It has not been dropped, but we are still waiting on it. And where is the old lady with the nappy wig? Oh, she's halfway to the corner now. She's almost to her destination. I don't think she'll make it there before this live is over. But we tried. We tried to wait her out, but we gotta go. We got places to be and things to do. Drop it low, get low. Dun 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 dun. Dun. All right, all right, you guys. Thanks a lot for being here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta check one more thing. One more thing. Okay. Nope, I don't have that. So, all right, you guys, I really appreciate you for coming out. Don't forget the Perfect Pet competition is Sunday, June 8th at noon Pacific Standard Time, 2 Central Time, and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. There's a beauty competition winner takes all, one prize pot, and then there is a obedience competition. One prize, winner takes all. Three commands or three obstacles on an obstacle course. Any type of pet is welcome, including fish. If you want to enter, please let me know. I am still looking for two more judges. If you have experience having a pet, if you work with pets or you have a pet, if you've had a pet for a long period of time and you know a lot about pets, please contact me and let me know you want to be a judge. The prize pot thus far is $220. If you would like to contribute to the prize pot, please cash out $Ronnie Q and put prize pot in the note. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can cash out $Ronnie Q. You can also shop my Amazon store. The link is in the description box of my videos, and you can join the membership where I will give you a free keychain thanking you and all, as I offer all my members a free keychain as a thanks for being a member. And also you can hit the like button. That's the easiest way to support this channel. And I greatly appreciate you guys for coming out. I hope you guys have a great day. And I'm sure I will see some of you as we peruse the YouTube street. God bless you. Have a good one. Bye bye.